Let's get you more details of what we know as far as that significant raid that still continues at so many premises and the business houses related to DKS. In fact, we're getting you the inside track of what really could have led to these raids. And look at what we are in fact learning. We are learning that there could be some Congress leaders in the state itself who could have helped the IT department in these raids. Congress Minister's source of funds is under the scanner. Even as we speak, remember, there has been considerable amount of cash, also certain jewelry that has been picked up as recovery by the IT department here. We also do know that the Congress, remember, has been protesting as far as this entire issue goes because the Congress says this is vendetta and they question the timing of what's been happening. But let me cut across to our colleague Pooja Prasanna, who's live with us on the broadcast. And Pooja, this detail perhaps is going to be an interesting, dimension into the entire story that we've been tracking. What are we learning? Could there be some Congress leaders who themselves could have given the tip-off as far as the properties, the holdings, the Benami transactions under DKS concerned?
Deepti, we're bringing our viewers the inside scoop of what led to these raids, and it did not happen overnight. It wasn't a knee-jerk reaction on part of the IT department. We have learned from our sources that when DK Shivkumar in fact had declared his assets and his income for about 28 to 30 crore rupees, the source that he showed did not tally with the income, and that is where the entire investigation came from. That was the tip-off for the IT officials to start digging and probing into the assets and the income and of course the sources of DK Shivkumar. Starting off from there, due the course of their investigation, some leaders here in Karnataka, Congress leaders mind you, got a whiff of the IT probe into DK Shivkumar's properties and in fact approached them and help them obtain evidences in terms of documents and other evidences that led them up to these raids. So clearly DK Shivkumar, of course, a very powerful man here in Karnataka, having said that, not without enemies. So some people in a very clandestine manner approach the IT officials. This just goes on to highlight the crack within Congress here in Karnataka. While on the streets, they're putting up a brave front, shouting slogans and saying that they're united and will stand behind DK Shivkumar. Some Congress members of Karnataka were also helping these IT officials. This is what we are given to understand. And talking a little more about what was in fact in those lockers and what has been obtained from DK Shivkumar's residence, we are given to understand that they found large number of diamond jewelry sets that has been obtained. Now they will question DK Shivkumar and his family about the source and why and where, and probably obtain even bills from them for these jewelry sets. But this is one piece of information that we've gotten, that he has in fact, they have in fact gotten diamond jewelry from his residence. Another important piece of information that we can bring to our viewers at this point, 28 bank accounts of DK Shivkumar and his family in several banks, including some nationalized banks, but most of them in cooperative banks have now been seized. 28 bank accounts belonging to DK Shivkumar and his family seized by the IT department at this point.
All right, Pooja, this information that you're bringing to us of a possible inside hand as far as these raids are concerned, the tip-off is concerned, clearly means more embarrassment than for Sonia Gandhi, more embarrassment for Rahul Gandhi. The Congress at this point is firefighting this case in Delhi. But look what's happening back home. Let's also connect with our colleague Atul, Pooja. And you please stay with us because Atul, remember, is reporting live from outside a particular location where these raids could be still underway. Now, Atul, whereabouts you? Give us a sense, through your cameras of what is really happening. What are we learning? How long these raids could still go on?
It's been going on, it's being continued. It's now afternoon, and if I can ask my camera person to pan and show the location where the IT officials are regularly coming inside and going outside. Few sets of documents were also brought in just few minutes ago. Innova car had landed here, documents and big package was taken inside the DK Shivkumar's residence. It is said that all the documents are being gathered at the one single location, and later on the Mahajar will be conducted of what all the documents were seized from DK Shivkumar's various properties, various sources, his brother's house or his other relatives' house. Once all these documents are seized and it is being Mahajared, then entire questionnaire will be prepared and will be given to the DK Shivkumar, for which he has to reply. The main question remains the same: from where he got the huge amount of cash which was recovered from his Delhi residence and a Bangalore residence, which he has to answer. If he answers, then he can easily walk away. But if he fails, then as I have told in earlier also, that ED comes into the picture, and then the more trouble starts for DK Shivkumar.
And that in fact means, Atul and Pooja, more trouble for the Congress party. The same Congress party which at this point in time is crying political vendetta, but they are forgetting that DKS, remember, was short of summons, but nothing happened post those summons. He never made himself available before the investigative agencies. Pooja and Atul, for the moment, thank you for getting us the latest on that big story.